Welcome back to the Force 9's YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Rolling Stone save with Maidstone United. Last episode, we faced Dover Athletic. In today's episode, we're facing Dover Athletic, you guessed it. If you're enjoying the videos, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. So this is part 2 of the Dover double header, a little bit of a bonus Monday video. Don't usually upload on Mondays, so it's a little bit of a treat for you. The away game, we drew 1-1 in the league. We've turned into kind of draw specialists at the moment. We've drawn like 4 in a row, so need to get a win. And at home against Dover, if we drew away, logically you'd think that we'd win at home, but we'll see. Yeah, it was a 1-1 draw. Horst scored for us, and then Cameron Cox went off injured. We had to move Winter to right back, and Mitch Brundle scored for Dover. So we shared the spoils at Crabble Athletic Ground, which is their stadium. Hopefully we can do the job at home. I did play one game in between, and it was a away game against Aldershot, and once again we drew 1-1, and we led for most of the game. Delano Sam York scored on 31 minutes. Joe Pigott was on the bench for this game. He was suspended for the Dover game. I put him on the subs bench just so we could keep him for the second game against Dover. Horst played and he scored the goal. Sam York scored the goal, rather. Other than that, I mean, Horst had a good game. He created some chances and made some key passes. Jack Jebb did well. We defended pretty capably, so it was alright. But unfortunately, Aldershot did get the equaliser in the 87th minute. MacLeod, the striker, gets it. Other than that, they were pretty poor. So, a bit disappointed not to win this one. And, you know, they left it late to get the points. Or the point. So this is what I mean about draws. We've drawn our last 4 league games. Only the win against Eastleigh in the FA Trophy, the only win in between. So 4 league games drawn in a row. It has dropped us down to 5th place in the league with 3 points behind leaders Leyton Orient. And we are 4 points clear in the playoffs, Sutton on 44 points. So, you know, we're still looking good. You know, we just dropped a few points. So let's jump into it. It might be a bit of a shorter one today because there's not a lot else to go through. But as you can see, the team's very tired. That's because we only played about 48 hours ago. So the team's very tired. After this, we have a Woking on the Saturday. So at least we do get a little bit of a rest. But yeah, it's not ideal. And also, we've got a fullback on each side injured. Akiotu and Cox both injured. Jamal Loza is close to a return from his injury. So, yeah, it's looking bad at the moment, but hopefully we can, you know, get a good team out still. So we're going to go with Jai Reason in place of Jack Jebb as the central midfielder. I'm going to put Magnus in at centre-back in place of Finney. And I'm going to replace Sam York with Pigott. And Zavon Hines is going to come off, and Hartley's going to play. What's Willard's fitness like? Well, Willard's not too bad, actually. He's playing okay, so we'll leave him out there. Let's put Hines onto the bench. You know, the team's tired. Anderson's really tired, but, you know, Akiotu's injured. He's got to stay out, and I'm not looking forward to this because Anderson is really weak. He's bad. But I think this is the best we can do, so this is what we're going to do. Tactic-wise, high tempo has been working really well recently, so we're leaving that on. We're getting stuck in and sticking to positions, clearing the ball to the flanks and going for the early crosses, and sometimes we will work it in if the crosses don't really work out. So on paper, we should be winning this game. We drew away from home, so, you know, you would imagine that, you know, having the home advantage, we would win. But let's see. Team talk's gone well. I've said that you need to prove to the pundits that they were right to back you up. So hopefully we'll get a result here. The stadium's looking pretty full actually for this game. You know, it's a big derby match, so stadium's looking good, and hopefully we can send our fans home happy with a win. We're after 15 minutes, no highlights, and we haven't had a shot yet. They've had a couple, and we have a highlight here with 17 minutes played. A free kick by Magnus, and, you know, very simply dealt with by the Dover defender. Now, Twamazi is on the ball here. He's playing in place of Cox at the moment. And Amaluza on the ball. Now Brundle, who scored against us in the reverse fixture. Morgan collects. And it's forwards. Let's see what we can create here. Hartley to Muldoon. And a ball to Johan Horst. And he goes for goal. It hits the post and it's come out and it's cleared. Could have gone for Pigott, but decided to go it alone. I mean, we're much fitter than they are. They've got people in the 60% already, which is fine by us. So at least we're a bit fitter. So having a high tempo is good. Let's run at the defence as well. Let's just try and wear them out a bit. But not created a lot so far. That was a decent chance, but ratings are very average at the moment. There's not been a lot of action, really. Get creative on the touchline. Shouts. See, 6.3 and 6.4 up front. It's not great. Might have to go with a bit of a bollocking with this team talk, because this has been a really boring half. 3 shots, not 1 on target. It's pretty disappointing. I'm going to say I'm not happy. Reason's looking a bit stressed. Let's try and... that's not really worked. Oh, God. He's looking even more stressed now. That's alright. Reason's a bit stressed, but other than that, that wasn't a bad team talk. Right. I'm going to move Willard a little bit further forwards. The strikers are not performing at the moment. We've got Sam York on the bench if things do continue to go bad. We're going to make Piggott attack in. Let's take off the stick to positions. Let's close down a little bit more and see if that works. If not, you know, we might have to look at some subs here because 0-0. Very boring first half. Let's see if things change. Demand more. I'm going to go with. We've had a couple on target since half time. But still, you know, not a lot of chances. We've only seen 1 highlight, but 57th minute of the game here. We do potentially have, I don't know, maybe a chance here, but it's Pasley and Walker with a ball forwards. Now, who's this? Anderson with a header forwards. Pasley to, I can't even see that name. Gallagher? I have no idea. Oh, and Amma loses through here. And, that's dealt with okay by Winter. And now Reason to Piggott. Come on, guys. Willard. This is quite a lengthy highlight. That's a good cross. Sad to Horse. Doesn't get to it. Walker collects the ball. That wasn't a bad ball, though. Winter with a long ball forward. Piggott's on the end of this. Oh, how have you messed that up? He's coming off after that. Sorry, that was too bad. Sam York on. No, not Rates. Sam York on. I'm also going to take off Reason and bring on Jeb as the DLP. I've got to be disappointed with how I've done here today. I'm going to try and control the game. I've gone structured as well. But this has been a pretty poor game by us. We've not created nearly as many good chances. But 65 minutes, a throw in here, Anderson. Here's Sam York. He's off the bench for Piggott. Here's Jeb and Muldoon, who scored a couple of goals as the midfielder. And that's been given away pretty badly. And now Parfit Williams is on it for Dover. Now Galiforico. I mean, they've got no players forwards. Willard with an interception there, but gives it straight back to Dover. Come on, get the ball off them, guys. 66 minutes, but they're coming forward here. And Winter with a clearance forwards. Winter's really good at those long balls. And Sam York, can he play through to Horst with a header? And he takes the lead. 67th minute, Johan Ter Horst scores. I don't know if it's been coming. We've had decent chances, but not put them away. But again, Winter, he loves those balls forward. That just really works. And then Samuel with a cross and to Horst with a simple header. Really, he was unchallenged, so that's good. 1-0. Got still a fair bit of time left in this game. And Samuel again. To Horst is through, and surely he's got to score this, and he does. That's 2-0. 2 goals in quick succession by Ter Horst. That's good. Walker with a goal kick, and then MacLeod with a header back forward. And then it was Sam York. Again, the ball over the top. And then Ter Horst takes it around the goalkeeper with ease. We've got 20 minutes left. We finally seem to have turned up in this game. It was a pretty bad first half. But at least in the second period, we've done much, much better. Muldoon really needs to come off. He's really, really tired. So we'll get an extra centre-back on since we don't have another midfielder on the bench. We'll bring on Finney. We'll put Jeb in the middle. We'll bring back Willers. And Ryan Bird's injured. It's one of their players, fortunately. They're down to 10 now as well. But going to control seems to have helped things. So that's good. And there's just a few minutes left now. We should be able to ride this out. And 5 minutes of injury time, though. I hope we can just keep possession. We should be fine. I said as long as we keep possession. We're just giving it away. Naughty. That was a naughty ball. It was rubbish. Did I just see Sam York's picked up a knock? Because if so, that's bad. Hartley. And Amal Loser gets the ball from him. We don't have another change to make. I'm sure that's what it said, but I'm not sure. Now, who's going to win the fight here? Morgan? Well, it went over him. Thankfully, he he composed himself and just collected the ball. That could have been ugly. I was going to go defensive just for injury time. Hopefully, we can just ride it out and keep a clean sheet. To Horse, he's on a hat-trick. He's still got the ball, and Sam York's through. And Sam York with a shot. It's saved by Walker. It was a pretty weak effort, really. Walker didn't have to do much to save that. But last minute of the game now. One of the strongest defensive performances we've had. You know, a clean sheet is good. And that's full time. Maidstone 2, Dover 0 is the final score. And, you know, it was much better in the second half. Much, much better. There was some good stats in defence there. I saw an 8.1 for someone. I think it was Winter. And that ends our run of draws as well, so that's good. And we're back up to 4th place. Now, I don't think Sam York had a problem at all, did he? No, he's fine, so that's good. So we're back up to 4th. Again, just 2 points off of... Well, Fylde have taken the lead now, Leyton Orient. Drew to Dagenham, so drop points there. Fylde have taken the lead. Halifax is 2nd. So, you know, we are definitely in the hunt for that automatic promotion spot. But as I said, I don't necessarily want it first time, because if we get promoted to League 2, we'll probably end up going straight back down again, because this team isn't good for League 2. You know, I didn't think it would be good for National League, let alone League 2, but somehow we're, you know, in the playoff spots. How far clear are we now? We're 6 clear of 8th place, and it's Dagenham and Redbridge down there. So things are going extremely well. And that match actually broke the record attendance for Maidstone Stadium, which is really good. The attendance of 3,674 for the match against Dover is a new record high for the club. The previous Maidstone attendance was 3,409 set against Tranmere. It was back in April 2017. So, new attendance record. That's good. And 10 games unbeaten is a new record as well. So, that's good. Haven't lost since the defeat of Torquay. So, we're looking extremely good. Zavon Hines has signed a new contract, 2-year deal, £975 a week. He is wanted by Walsall, who... Are they League 1 or are they League 2? They're League 1. But they're kind of mid-table League 1. Now, there are a couple of clauses in there. If we don't get promotion this season, he can be bought for 55k. There is a minimum fee release clause of 75k for domestic clubs in the high division. So Walsall would have to pay 75k if they wanted him. But, you know, we've got him tied down to a new deal. We're trying to sort out a few players, actually, because, you know, I hadn't done this until this. We're trying to get a new contract for Piggott. To Horst is being a little bit stingy at the moment. We're trying to get one sorted for him, but we're struggling to actually work out a deal. There's a few more players that we're trying to look at getting. But most of them, we're just going to assess them throughout the season and wait till the end to see if they deserve a contract or not. Now, Woking are next, who are in 20th. But we're going to try and go ahead quite a few games. I'm going to try and play probably about 6 games off screen. Just to try and progress this season and try and get to the end as quickly as we can. Ideally, I'd probably try and finish this season this week. So that's going to be the plan. So that'll be 3 episodes. There's Joe Piggott's new contract. He signed a new 2-year extension. £1,500 a week for him. I don't think he has a release clause though. So we've got Woking and then we've got Chester in the FA Trophy. I'm going to try and get to about Barrow. So we'll be in about mid-February. I'm going to try and get to the Barrow game, and that will be out tomorrow, Tuesday. So I'm actually going to get 3 days in a row of videos, you lucky people. But you know, I'm recording this. It's Friday night, and it's about 9:30. So I'm trying to get ahead. I was planning on streaming tonight, but other stuff got in the way. Our takeaway was very late, and also had stuff missing. So that plan went out the window. But hopefully next week I'll be able to have time to stream, because I'm trying to get ahead a little bit on my videos. You know, because I filmed, well, this is going out Monday, so I filmed Sundays and Mondays. I've just got to play ahead to get to Tuesday now, and that shouldn't take too long. But yeah, I'm going to try and get to about Barrow, and then after that, well, I don't know if we'll still be in the FA Trophy by then. But yeah, hopefully within the next 3 episodes we should be done with the season, unless we get playoffs, in which case there'll be probably a couple of more episodes for that. But for now, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments. If you want to see videos as and when there's an up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next episode. We are going to try and jump forward about, I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks. So yeah, we'll see how far we get. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.